cannot believe I am finally making one of these videos on how much YouTube paid me my first month of being monetized. Like, I never thought this day could happen. I've always loved watching videos on how people get paid, especially for social media stuff. I'm a physical therapist, so I'm a science person, and I get an hourly wage. So like this whole cyber world, this whole cyberspace is totally foreign to me, and I think it's so interesting. In this video, I'll be sharing my process of how I got monetized in 10 weeks doing 10 long-form videos. So if you are looking to start a YouTube channel this year, hopefully some of this information will be helpful or might be inspiring, I don't know, but just remember, you can do this. I wanted to give you a little background of my personal YouTube process. I've always loved making videos and editing and taking pictures like since I was young, like in high school. So in the back of my head, I always knew I would start something, some kind of YouTube channel or whatever platform at the time, someday. I'm also someone that loves sharing details, and I'm a very logical step-by-step person, so I've been told that my details are very much appreciated. Also, I talk a lot. Like, I could talk to a rock and be pretty happy about it. If it's a human, that's even better. But yes, when you have that combination of step-by-step detailed person and talkative person, it kind of just worked out. So I just started a YouTube channel, and I'm so happy I did it. After we paid off all of our student loans, I knew I wanted to start a YouTube channel to help others with financial freedom and also pay off debt and like become less stressed with money. This is where I came up with Build Your Moxie. So Moxie means determination, grit, perseverance, being able to pick yourself up when life gets you down. I've always loved topics that pertain to self-improvement, productivity, and finances, so Build Your Moxie really resonated with me. Last year, I decided to start my game plan and get researching on what it takes to make a YouTube channel happen. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I don't like wasting any time or money, so I'll reverse engineer the entire process before I even get started. For me, I rather do all the research up front and then just go into go mode after that. As a physical therapist, I work full-time in the clinic and life is really busy, so if I'm going to spend any time doing anything, I want it to be in the most efficient way. I knew I didn't want to start a channel and then feel like I'm chasing my tail every week. This might seem like a long time to some, but to me, this is exactly what I needed in order to feel confident and ready before starting a channel. For me, I spent 6 months researching and practicing as much as I could for YouTube while also working full-time. This included doing a lot of research on lighting, audio, microphones, software, SD cards, cameras, tripods, plugins, royalty-free music and sound effects, screen recordings, thumbnail research, deep linking, scheduling, timestamping, data organization, affiliate links, and so many more things. In that 6 months, I also started my LLC, my website, my email list, and also did a lot of market research. I knew a lot of things when I got my MBA, but the world of social media is so different and it's changing like every year, so I wanted to make sure I was really equipped before starting this YouTube marathon. In that 6 months, there wasn't a lot of procrastination time, and this is because I have like more ideas of what I want to do beyond a YouTube channel, so the YouTube channel is just the platform where I'm getting started. So this is also why my research process was so long. Let's talk about how to get monetized on YouTube. So in order to get monetized through YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and the 4,000 watch hours need to be within the last 12 months. FYI, if you're doing YouTube shorts, you need 1,000 subscribers and then 10 million views within the last 90 days. Once you reach these milestones, you can apply to YouTube Partner Program and then you can monetize your channel. Okay, on to my monetization journey. So with a lot of my research that I did, I knew that getting monetized could take a long time. For me, I was hoping to get monetized within 2 years, so I set the bar like not crazy high, just because I know it takes a long time. So I told my friends and family, I'm gonna be posting weekly videos once a week, and if I get a few subscribers like every video, I'm gonna be totally happy with that. Hopefully things come out of it, but if not, I'm gonna give myself 2 years. YouTube super appreciates consistent posters, so 1 video per week is actually pretty normal for most channels. For me, getting watch hours was way easier than getting subscribers when I was getting started. I actually had this one video that I posted September 2021, and this was a video on how my husband and I paid off over $300,000 in under 3 years, so that got quite a bit of watch hours. However, it was posted in 2021, so most of the watch hours were expired by the time I officially started my channel. I also started off with like 50 subscribers from like friends and family like just over the last few years. I posted my very first official YouTube video on February 8th of 2023. Each video that went up every week got me about 7 to 150 subscribers, so I was actually really happy about that. Each week I would check my analytics to make sure I wasn't super boring in some parts and also to see what my audience was liking. On April 12th of 2023, I posted my 10th video on Japan tips and like how to save money while traveling, and the algorithm just picked it up and my mind was blown. I ended up reaching 1,000 subscribers, and then a week later I was officially monetized. I totally cried. Here's a video of me crying. This is like super happy tears though. I totally cried because it really surprised me because, you know, it's like, build your Moxie. So I'm like, yes, my Moxie is paying off. And then also I have like other reasons why I wanted to start a YouTube channel. But that is a long story for another time. Okay, let's talk about how much YouTube paid me. The way how it works is you have YouTube, the platform, right? Then you have the audience, you have the creator, then you have the ad people with all the money. The way creators get paid is the viewer watches advertisements, also known as Google AdSense. There are also super chats and super thanks and channel memberships where a subscriber can give the content creator more money. Each channel and each video can make a different amount of money depending on their CPM. CPM varies by industry, location, and your audience and can be pretty complicated. CPM means cost per milli, which is basically the cost an advertiser will pay for every 1,000 impressions or views their ad receives on YouTube. Certain topics tend to get more CPM than others. Then there's RPM, which means revenue per milli, which is basically what the creator gets after YouTube has taken their cut. My CPM tends to vary between each video, but it looks like since February until now, this is my CPM and RPM for my channel videos. YouTube sent me a check for $532.69, and this was April 19th to April 30th. For the month of May, it's looking like it's going to be $1,192.11. If we are measuring 28 days since getting monetized, from April 19th to May 17th, my estimated revenue is $1,328.07. The smallest amount paid in the first 28 days was $1.61, and the largest amount paid in the first 28 days was $121.11. The rest of the month is looking pretty steady, between $30 and $70. Some of you might be thinking, psh, you can't even live on that. Well, yeah, I know. That's why you gotta be strategic. Never put all your eggs in one basket. If you're like wanting to be a YouTuber or something, you shouldn't just rely on Google AdSense because that's gonna be a struggle. So what you want to do is diversify. There's lots of different ways that you can diversify and make money being a YouTube content creator, right? So you have the Google AdSense, you could do affiliate links, you can also sell products, you can have a Patreon. Basically, if you diversify and use your channel as like the first source of income to then open up the doors to other income, then you're gonna be just fine. I'm not a pro and I'm still trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing, but I'm really happy I did all the research ahead of time, so then I can just go into go mode and just figure out what this YouTube world is all about. A few other things that really helped me were 1, being passionate about what I'm sharing and being excited about it. 2, having a script before so that I'm not rambling. 3, put myself in the audience shoes and figure out what they want to know. 4, answer as many comments as I can. 5, make sure I cut my A-roll real tight so there's not a lot of dead space. And then 6, add B-roll wherever I can in order to help with some engagement. If you are one of my subscribers, thank you so much for your support. You made me cry. If you are trying to start a YouTube channel, just remember, you got this. Just trek along and do your research.